Hey guys, Barry Carey here. Today we're doing something a little different. I've never done a commentary type video before, but there's a new map coming out. As some of you probably have heard, ViLayer is releasing a map called Panthera Island. It's going to be available on their private hive like the other ones they've done, Fallujah, Takistan, and whatnot. So today, give a commentary, kind of tell you guys about the map a little bit. It's really cool, as you can see from the video here. I'm kind of just looking at a few different areas to show you. It's got a real cool, it's kind of like a hybrid of Linger and Chernarus. I know a lot of people really didn't care for Fallujah or Takistan too much, the whole desert environment. This takes it back to more of like a Chernarus type vibe. It's got a lot of forested areas, a lot of mountain areas, but it also has coastal cities and whatnot. As you can see here, I'm just kind of doing a flyover of the coast and a few other locations. From what I've seen so far, it's a cool map. There's a lot of different loot. It's got great spots for loot. There's a lot of high value, medium value, of all aspects of residential, military, and industrial. Some really cool locations that you'll come across on it. I wouldn't say there's many big cities like you'd have in Chernarus as far as Electro and Cherno go. There's a lot of small cities and in medium-sized cities. Like what you can see here is one of the bigger cities on the coast. Just from where I'm at now, you can see there's a church, there's a big factory. There's an airstrip right there. There's 2 or 3 of those on the map. The location I'm flying over right now it's a peninsula called New Skooma. It's down in the area of the fresh spawns where you'll come into the game fresh. A really good variety of buildings. You have some high value industrial, you have some medium to high value residential. Great place to load up. It's a really, really good place to spawn. You'll be able to get yourself geared up really quickly. As you'll notice, this isn't quite the same plush looking foresty that you saw at the beginning of the video. This area looks like certain parts of Linger to an extent. Still very cool. The whole island gives you a really great variety. Size-wise, it's not as big as Chernarus. I believe Chernarus is in the order of, let's say, around 12 meters. This one I think is about 5, both horizontal, east-west and north-south, about 5 meters in both directions. It's not gigantic, but it's not tiny either. There's a lot of areas you'll be able to set up camps, and as you'll see here in a little bit, I'll do some flying over the mountainous areas so you can get a really good idea of how it looks up in that direction. The next area I'm flying over here is kind of the center of the map. There's a river that runs through the map. I had some fun just kind of following the river valley, flying around in the helicopter, checking it out. It's a good way to showcase what this map is really about. When you're more in the interior, you got these beautiful forested areas, a lot of little towns that you'll find. On Chernarus, you'll notice that a lot of the towns that you come across really don't have much loot. They have a few buildings that you can enter, but really low value stuff. From what I've seen so far, a lot of these little towns, like the one I'm coming up to right now, you'll come across them pretty frequently, and they all have a good amount of lootable buildings. And not just the low value residential. A lot of them have apartment buildings, supermarkets. So gearing up should be really easy. And it's just fun to wander around. You're going to find a lot of cool stuff. Like I said, it's not as big as Chernarus is, but you're going to find a lot more interesting places that you're going to come across. The last area I'm going to show you is it's a city on the east coast of the map. I think it's either the first or the second biggest city that you're going to find. It's a great example of the loot variety that you're going to find throughout the map. As you see, we're going to be flying over a smaller residential area of the city. Off to our right, there's an airfield. Off to our left is a high-value barn. There's a church down there. There's a bunch of other enterable buildings right below us. Over at the airfield, you have some good value industrials. I'm not sure if they're medium or a high. Supermarket below us. Air control tower. Some apartments off to our left. This one area here has absolutely everything you need. I think it's going to be a PvP hotspot once the map goes out public and the servers start getting populated. I'm putting my money on the fact that this is going to be the place to be. That's all I'm going to show you guys for today. I think it gives you a good idea of the variety that you're going to find on the map. I'm really excited for it. From what I heard, ViLayer is going to be releasing it tomorrow night, and that'll be Sunday, August 7th. I'm really looking forward to it. They're just waiting for the DayZ Commander guys to get the files added to DayZ Commander. Once it's out, it'll be really easy to install, just like all the other maps. Up until this point, it's been hit or miss with the maps. A lot of people don't care for Fallujah or Takistan. They don't really like the vibe a bit. You lose the DayZ vibe, I would say. In this case, it's bringing it back. For those people that like Chernarus but want something new, I think this is going to be the popular map for them. It gives you the same feel as Chernarus, but gives you all the loot like you would get in Linger. Just the big variety of military and other types of loot. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching the video. Like I said, it's my first commentary, so it may not be the most professional, but I did want to get something out there. From what I've seen, there's not many videos giving you an overview of the map itself, so I figured this would be a good opportunity to get it out there so you guys can see what the map's going to be all about. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it if you give it a like if you enjoyed the video. I'd also appreciate it if you subscribe. I'm going to start using this channel to post different gameplays. I play a lot of different games besides DayZ, so I'll post DayZ stuff. I'll also post any other game I'm playing. I don't know if it's going to be something I'll do on a regular basis, but go ahead and subscribe and I'll try to keep content coming for you guys. Also, if you're looking for some friendly servers to play on, my clan, Team RS, we offer 3 different servers. Currently we have a Fallujah server. That will probably change to Panthera once the map comes out. We also have a Chernarus server and a Linger server. They're all on ViLayer's private hive. I'm around all the time, so I'm always on top of adminning. We have a custom implementation of an anti-cheat that nobody else has. We also use gotcha anti-hacks. We're trying to do our best to make sure it's a good, clean experience. If you want to find any of our servers, search for VI space 400 in DayZ Commander. That's Victor Igloo space 400. That'll bring up all our servers. Go ahead and add them to your favorites and we can have some fun. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.